Welcome back to K-pop and Juice, the place where the unexpected moments, quiet glances, and behind-the-scenes encounters of your favorite stars are never overlooked. If you're the kind of fan who believes that the most powerful stories in K-entertainment don't always happen on stage or in front of flashing cameras, then you're exactly where you need to be today. Because what unfolded at the HUMINT screening recently was one of those rare, blink-and-you-miss-it moments that sent shockwaves through fans, sparked endless online discussions, and left everyone asking the same question: was this really just a coincidence, or was it something more? Imagine this: a calm evening, a private screening atmosphere, industry insiders, actors, directors, and a handful of invited guests gathering for HUMINT. Nothing about the event screamed headline chaos. No red carpets packed with reporters, no over-the-top fashion moments designed to trend instantly. And yet, without warning, three names that individually already carry massive weight in the Korean entertainment world suddenly converged in the same space: Lee Junho, YoonA, and Lee Chae Min. Together, in one room, at the same screening. Fans didn't know whether to scream, rewind their timelines, or question reality itself. Let's take a moment to breathe that in together. Lee Junho, the actor idol whose transition from 2PM's powerhouse performer to one of the most respected actors of his generation has been nothing short of remarkable. YoonA, the eternal center of Girls' Generation, whose grace, consistency, and acting evolution have made her a symbol of longevity in K-pop and K-drama history. And Lee Chae Min, one of the most promising rising actors, carrying the quiet confidence and fresh energy of the new generation. Three different career stages. Three different narratives, one unexpected intersection. Now tell me honestly in the comments, what was your first reaction when you saw the photos or read the reports? Shock? Excitement? Curiosity? Or did your mind immediately start connecting dots that may or may not exist? What made this moment even more fascinating wasn't just the fact that they were spotted together, but how naturally it seemed to happen. No stiff poses, no forced distance, no obvious attempt to avoid being seen. It felt normal. Almost too normal for stars of this magnitude. And sometimes that's what makes a moment explode even louder across the internet. Lee Junho's presence alone at HUMINT already had fans buzzing. Known for his intense role selections and dedication to meaningful projects, his appearance at a screening like this fits perfectly with his image as an actor who values substance over spectacle. Ever since his critically acclaimed performances in recent years, Junho has built a reputation as someone who chooses scripts carefully, someone who doesn't just act, but fully inhabits his characters. Seeing him attend HUMINT made sense. But seeing him attend alongside YoonA and Lee Chae Min, that's where the narrative shifted. YoonA's attendance raised eyebrows in the best way possible. Over the years, she has mastered the art of balance. Idol, actress, ambassador, public figure. She moves through the industry with a calm confidence that feels effortless, but is clearly the result of years of discipline and self-awareness. When YoonA appears at an event, it's rarely random. Fans know this. Industry insiders know this. So naturally, people began asking questions. Was she there purely as a viewer? Was she supporting someone involved in the project? Or was this a quiet signal of future collaborations waiting to be revealed? And then there's Lee Chae Min. Younger, less burdened by the long history that follows Junho and YoonA, but no less intriguing. His rise has been steady rather than explosive, which often makes it more powerful. When he was spotted at the same screening, standing in the same space as two industry veterans, fans couldn't help but feel that symbolic weight. It felt like a passing of energy between generations. A reminder that the Korean entertainment industry is constantly evolving, constantly weaving old legends and new stars into the same story. What truly fueled the online frenzy, though, were the small details. Fans zoomed in on body language. Who arrived first? Who greeted whom? Were there shared smiles? Did they sit close? Did they gather separately? In K-pop and K-drama culture, these micro moments matter. They're analyzed, replayed, and discussed not because fans are delusional, but because history has shown time and time again that today's coincidence can become tomorrow's confirmed project. Some fans pointed out how relaxed Lee Junho looked, chatting comfortably, his posture open and unguarded. Others noticed YoonA's familiar warm smile, the one she wears when she's genuinely at ease rather than performing for cameras. Lee Chae Min, according to eyewitness accounts, appeared attentive, respectful, but not intimidated, and that combination alone sparked admiration. How often do we see such a natural blend of star power without any one person trying to dominate the moment? Let's talk about HUMINT itself for a second, because context matters. This wasn't just any random screening. HUMINT carries themes that resonate deeply with actors who value layered storytelling, moral complexity, and emotional depth. The fact that all three were present suggests a shared appreciation for this kind of narrative. And when artists share taste, shared spaces often follow. Fans quickly took to social media with theories, some wild, some surprisingly grounded. Could this be a hint at a future drama or film project? Could Junho and YoonA, who already share a history of mutual respect from their idol days, be considering another collaboration? Could Lee Chae Min be entering a phase of his career where he's working alongside top-tier seniors? Or was this simply three professionals supporting the industry they love? What do you think? Pause for a second and really ask yourself, if you were in their position, would you attend such a screening alone, or would you go knowing familiar faces would be there too? One of the most beautiful things about this moment is how it reminded fans of continuity. Lee Junho and YoonA come from an era where idol actors had to fight for respect. They faced skepticism, criticism, and impossible expectations. Today, they stand as proof that dedication and growth can rewrite narratives. Lee Chae Min represents the generation that benefits from those battles. He steps into an industry that is more open, more accepting, yet still fiercely competitive. Seeing them together felt like a visual timeline of progress. There was also something quietly comforting about the lack of chaos surrounding the sighting. No scandals, no aggressive paparazzi narratives, just fans sharing photos, short clips, and reactions filled with excitement rather than suspicion. In a world where celebrity interactions are often twisted into controversy, this moment stood out for its warmth. And let's not ignore the emotional layer for longtime fans. For those who have followed YoonA since her early girls' generation days, seeing her still so present, still so relevant, still moving gracefully through the industry is deeply satisfying. For 2PM fans, Junho's journey from idol to award-winning actor has been a source of pride. And for newer fans discovering Lee Chae Min, this sighting felt like validation, like the industry itself was saying, keep an eye on this one. As the night went on and more accounts emerged, one thing became clear. This wasn't staged. There was no official press release hyping their presence together, no coordinated outfits, no dramatic poses, and ironically, that's exactly why it hit so hard. Authentic moments always do. So here's where we turn it back to you, our K-pop&juice family. Do you think this meeting was purely coincidental? Or do you believe it's the quiet beginning of something bigger? If these three were to collaborate on a project, what kind of story would you want to see? A deep psychological thriller? A heartwarming human drama? A historical piece filled with emotion and restraint? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this is one of those moments where fan intuition might just be ahead of official announcements. At the end of the day, the HUMINT screening gave us more than just a sighting. It gave us a reminder of why we love this industry. The unpredictability, the intersections, the way careers cross paths in the most unexpected settings. Lee Junho, YoonA, and Lee Chae Min didn't need to say a word to create a buzz. Their presence together spoke volumes. And as fans, all we can do is stay observant, stay excited, and keep